This procedure will show you how to install the Ceco StormPro frame into an existing opening. Please reference ICC 500-2014, standard for the design and construction of storm shelters for the required wall construction. For this procedure, you will need a level, a spreader bar, a tape measure, wooden shims, a box cutter, a chalk line reel, a square, a hammer, and a drill with a 3/8" masonry drill bit and a Phillips head drill bit. Measure the width of the opening at the top, middle and bottom to be sure it is the correct width for the door frame. The opening should be no less than 1/4 inch larger on the width and 3/16 inch on the height than the overall size of the frame. Measure the height of the opening at both sides to be sure it is the correct height for the door frame. The maximum opening is 3/8 inch larger than the overall size of the frame on the width and 1/4 inch on the height. Make sure the sides and top of the opening are level, plumb, and square. If they are not, do not proceed with installation. Determine the placement of the frame within the width of the wall per the job specifications. There should be 4 inches minimum edge distance from the middle of the frame or anchor to the edge of the wall. Make a mark at the top and bottom of the masonry wall. Snap a chalk line between the 2 marks you made. If the frame is not welded, place the head on the 2 jambs and secure it in place. This is done by using a hammer to bend the jamb tabs toward the outside of the frame. Set the frame into the opening, using the chalk line on the wall to locate it. Check the plans to make sure the swing of the door is correct. Install a setting spreader bar at the bottom of the frame. Verify that the head and side jambs are level and plumb. If the head is not level, shim under the bottom of the frame. Cut the shim so that it does not stick out from the frame. If necessary, add shims to the lock side of the frame to tighten the frame to the spreader bar while leaving the hinge side tight to the wall. If more than 1/4 inch shim is needed, divide the shims evenly between the 2 jambs. Verify that the head and side jambs are level and plumb. Tape string to the front of the frame in opposite corners, running diagonally, to confirm they are in alignment. Leave the string in place until the frame is completely installed. Using a 3/8 inch masonry bit, drill a hole into the wall for the bottom expansion anchor. Make sure the frame is aligned with the chalk line and is level and plumb before securing it in place with 1 expansion anchor. Install 4 expansion anchors on that same side jamb one at a time. Verify that the head and side jambs are level and plumb. Install 5 expansion anchors on the other side jamb one at a time. Begin anchoring the head in the same way as the strike jamb and hinge jamb. Be sure to check the width at the center of the frame as you install the anchors. Remove the string and spreader bar. Fill any gaps between the frame and wall with caulk or with a backer rod. Your frame installation is complete and is ready for the next phase of construction.